And now I'm going to puppet the cat to swish his tail. So let's get the puppet position pin tool. You can press Command P, or you can select it from the title bar, either way. And now we want to look at where do we want him to start swishing his tail. First we want to make sure that mesh is showing, and for expansion, anything between 2 and 0. I'm going to try 0 because it seems like the more recent version 0 works better. And it doesn't say triangles anymore. Now it says density. So let's just leave it at the preset because I don't think we need more than that. We want to make sure his feet don't work. So we want to put a position pin on each of his feet, because otherwise he will not be pinned down. He has to be pinned down because when you start working with the puppet pin, it has a tendency to spin around in circles around whatever one pin you've got. So you have to have several pins to hold it in place, and feet are a good place to start with. Okay, now, and we want to make sure that we have one on top of his head, so right where his head peaks, and at the top of the base of his tail, the place where his tail will start to move. So I'm going to click right there. And now I'm going to go to halfway down his tail, and then to the point of his tail. I'm going to Command Save. Now I'm going to come over to the timeline, click on the gray, and then click on Cat and press U. And now you can see where all the puppet pins are. Because I have to change my display to make sure it doesn't use too much memory, I end up with this huge timeline and this tiny picture. So we'll try to work with this. So I want to make sure that you can see what we're doing. Let's just move this up just a little bit and get the selection arrow. Find the puppet pin that is his tail, and I'm going to swish his tail back and forth. So I'll swish it this way. I'll move up some. I'll swish it back. So I'm just doing a few frames at a time here, not a lot. If you want it to swish faster, put them closer together. If you want them to swish slower, you can move the keyframes further apart. And now I'm going to have his tail swish just about to where it started. And I'm going to Command Save. And you can also copy all of these, Command C, and you can move up a little and then Command V, and his tail will continuously swing now. So let's play this. When you work with effects, the more effects you apply, the longer it takes when it's doing its first render. But once it goes through the pre-render, it will have put it all in memory, and then we'll play it at real time. And it tells you up in the corner when it's playing in real time. And you can see that it says real time. Okay, I'm going to stop that, and I'm going to Command S to make sure that's saved.